I am Dr. Manisha Girase, Head of the Department of Microbiology from SVKT, Arts, Science and Commerce College. Today I am going to presenting the topic removal of Amido Black 10B dye using chitosan synthesized from microbially recovered chitin. Chitin is the second abundant polymer present in nature. It is structurally similar to cellulose and around 10 raised to 11 ton is synthesized in aquatic ecosystem. Commonly, chitin is present in fungal cell wall, insect exoskeleton, diatom, shells of crustaceans like shrimp, prawns, crabs, lobster. India is the second larger producer of shrimps. Therefore, there are many aquaculture farms. 50% weight of the shrimp is discarded during the processing, and in India, more than 1 lakh tons of waste is generated. If we consider this case on global basis, 6 to 8 million tons of waste is generated, and so this waste can be utilized for recovery of chitin. Chitin is a non-toxin, biodegradable, biocompatible basic polysaccharide. It can form polyoxy salt films and it can chelate metal ions. As a result, it is having many applications like in water treatment, agriculture, textile and paper industry, in biotechnology. It is also used as a food and health supplement. It is used as a cosmetic and it has many biomedical applications. Current method of recovery of chitin is from shrimp cells by using demineralization using HCl. Minerals are removed. Using NaOH, proteins are removed and thus chitin is recovered from the shrimp cells. But these methods, as they use strong chemicals like HCl and NaOH, they are creating environmental problems. This recovered protein due to treatment of NaOH is not suitable to be used as a feed or fodder. Many times because of these harsh chemicals there is denaturation of chitin. Till now biological methods have not been proven on a commercial scale. In my work I have used microbial method. Instead of NaOH I have used protease, and for removal of minerals I have used lactic acid producing bacteria instead of HCl. So in the present study, this biologically recovered chitin is used for removal of Amido Black 10, and adsorption kinetics and isotherm studies of removal of this azo dye Amido Black 10B is carried out in the present study. Amido Black 10B is an azo dye which is highly toxic. It is used for coloring wool, cotton, silk, synthetic fiber, polyester, rayon, acrylics. All the azo dyes are toxic, they are carcinogenic and they can cause allergies, and it can cause serious environmental problems also. These azo dyes are very difficult to degrade because they form complex chemical compounds, and microbes rarely use these dyes as a carbon source, therefore their degradation is very difficult. The batch adsorption study is carried out. In all experiment, percent removal of Amido Black 10 was measured by using initial concentration, measuring initial and final concentration. Here CO indicate original concentration of adsorbate molecule, that is Amido Black, and CT indicate after time interval concentration of adsorbate molecule. Now adsorption removal of Amido Black 10B. For these various environmental parameters are checked. First is effect of contact time. It is observed that when the adsorption and time is studied, in initial 40 minutes there is around 80% of the adsorption of the dye take place. But after 240 minutes, maximum adsorption, that is 98.32% removal, and after this equilibrium is attained. Even if there is increase in time, there is no increase in the adsorption. When the in adsorption study, the dose of chitosan was studied, then it is observed that 5 gram per liter, that is the optimum chitosan concentration for adsorption. Then effect of pH on adsorption of Amido Black 10 was studied. From pH 4 to 11 it is studied. It is observed that at pH 5 to 6, in between this, 98.6% Amido Black 10B was removed. Now the adsorption kinetic study, that is done in batch wise manner using this formula. Time interval was 0 to 20 minutes. When pseudo first and second order kinetics was studied, then first and second order kinetics were studied by considering qt is equal to 0, time t is equal to 0, and the r square value was studied, and it is observed that r square value fits well to the pseudo second order kinetics model when the kinetics study. Now from as it fits to the pseudo second order kinetics model, it shows that there is inclination towards chemisorption mechanism, means during adsorption there is formation of chemical bond between the chitosan and the amido black 10b. When adsorption isotherm study was done, the linearized form of Langmuir isotherm equation was studied. Roentgen isotherm study was done. Now from correlation between this R square and Langmuir isotherm, it represents very good model for the adsorption of amido black 10b on chitosan. As the Langmuir isotherm model fits well, it suggests that during adsorption, a monolayers sorption on the finite number of identical sites on the surface of the adsorbent are formed. No transmigration of the adsorbent molecule on the plane of the adsorption. So these are adsorption kinetic studies, results of this. Then from this we can say that biologically recovered chitosan can be used as a good adsorbent for the removal of amido black 10b, and using this biopolymer we can remove a harmful azo dye from the environment. So this is the eco-friendly solution for the removal of dye from the environment. Thank you. These are some of the references which are used.